Today I'll be showing you how I take my own measurements. There will be some preparation that I'll be showing you. You can skip that. I will have the timestamp on the screen for you. These are the items I'll be using to prepare and take my own measurements. The notcher, but you just really need something to punch a hole with, the tape measure, the clover clips, the yarn strings, and the painter's tape. I had removed the tip of my measuring tape and folded it at about the half-inch mark and used my notcher to punch a hole through, and I pulled my yarn string through that hole. The length of my yarn string is about double the length of my shoulder to waist measurement, just a bit over that. Then I just bring the ends of my string together, even it out, and then tie my string around the tape measure. I would advise you to use a tape measure that is private just for your own use. Now let's move on to the next step of the preparation. I went ahead and tied my strings around my full hip, my upper hip, my waist, and my upper chest, which really will be used for my arm side measurement. You want to make sure your strings stay parallel to the floor. Do as I say, not as I do. Just make sure you have a mirror to make sure that remains the case all throughout. Your natural waist is usually from when you bend your body, that fold that it creates as your waist, or wherever you naturally rest your hand on your waist. The reason I take my upper hip measurement is because I have a very long rise with narrow hip, I would say, and that helps me to avoid excess fabric pulling at my hip when I create my bottoms. So that's why I take in my upper hip measurements. Moving on to the next step of our preparation phase. This is not necessary, but I like to do that for accurate measurement. I take a piece of tape and I put it over my shoulder to differentiate between front and back. From the front, I can see the whole tape width, and from the back I only see the edge of the tape. That's how I know that is my back, and I make sure my tape measure only reaches to that point. Alright, now I have my tape measure and my clover clips. I am ready to start taking measurements. First, I'm starting with my vertical measurements for my bodice. First, I'm starting with my front neck to waist measurement. You really don't need any tricks for your front measurements. It's easy to take them, but I'll show you how to use the clips and the string. Second measurement is from front neck to bust point. Make sure you're standing straight as you take your measurements and use your mirror to help you and keep looking straight ahead. I will stop talking now and just let everything play out on the screen for you to see.